What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Fun with Dumb. This is what we like to call season 3.
Tres.
We added a little seasoning.
A little seasoning.
A little seasoning.
Little Miss Dash.
What are some
You know what I
Asian
mean?
seasonings?
Sriracha. Let's go.
Sriracha.
Soy
Come on.
sauce.
Soy sauce.
Changirum. Let's go.
That's
Dashi.
Fish sauce.
Fish sauce.
Miso
There's an
paste.
oyster sauce, right?
Yeah, the
it.
hoisin,
Okay,
the
sorry.
little, come on.
I don't cook.
Bro, yeah.
MSG. That's
MSG.
MSG. We gotta give it up to MSG.
So we added all that to create a new little studio with some fun to it. We're adding some fun. And let me just test out some of the funness we've got. This time around, we got a whole overview of the whole crew.
Wow.
Alex, you know what to do. Show them the studio.
The whole spot.
So, you know, sometimes when you get too close, you need to breathe. You know how to breathe. This is our little breathing kind of scene.
100%.
And sometimes you want to see how Rick's skin is doing every week. And
Like,
boom,
look at
you
my
just
skin
zoom
real
in.
quick.
It's
Come on,
doing
zoom
good.
into me, baby.
You know what I'm
First
saying?
of all, new cameras.
New cameras.
Who this?
Who this?
You know what I mean? Like, you can see the pores. I was ready to get picked up today, and then I ran back upstairs to shave the little few, because they can catch
you
everything
knew.
now.
You knew that was
They can
gonna
catch
happen.
everything now. The 4K, baby.
And then sometimes we got to check with Steffie. You know what I'm saying? She got a new tooth gem.
The
So gotta show
problem
that.
is that I forgot to shave, so you can see a little stubble.
Little
I
peach
usually
fuzz.
do a little bit right here.
Do you have a little something on your
I
tooth?
do. I have a little.
You see?
What?
Get
See,
that.
wait, if you close up, you
Close
can see
up
that
on
now.
Steffie real quick. Show the little tooth gem.
Let's go. The beautiful
Do you see
Steffie's
it?
here.
Yeah, and then you sometimes got to come to me and see what's going on with Dumb. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, just one on Dumb, one with Dumb,
One with them.
and then you bring it back. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. Now
a
this is
beautiful
the
thing.
new season of Fun with Dumb, guys.
Yeah.
Let's do a round of applause here.
New colors, new cam, new mindset. You know what I mean?
And it's because it is Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
I don't understand. There's a lot of Asians working at agencies. We couldn't get a
Right.
better copy of this kind of.
What is the actual name, bro? Because I heard so many
Every
different
year
things.
it changes.
Every year. It
There's
was like a
AAPIHM. There's
week-
a spam.
Right.
There's
There was a yeah.
AAPI. There's Magnum PI. I don't know.
Jesus.
There's all this kind of names, and I don't know. Every year it changes, but either way, it's a celebration.
Yeah.
The month of May is Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, but
Right.
it is also Mental Health Awareness Month.
It is.
Yeah, it is. So that's amazing. So we're celebrating both,
Yeah.
and we're celebrating mental health in the Asian American community as well, too. You know,
I'm not
because
mad
it's
at
much
that.
needed.
That's crazy. I mean, there's a lot of mental health, like help needed for the Asian community right now too. You know what I mean? So it's just running on both right now.
Yeah, so it's obviously there's been it's been difficult times for a community, but also we want to celebrate some of the Asian excellence that's been going on in our community
100%.
as well. So we had to revamp the set here. So since it is
Bring the
Asian,
vibrancy?
since it is AAPI Heritage Month and also mental health awareness, I think
Right.
I should check in with my fellow co-hosts here on how they're doing. So let's start with Rick Lee over
Let's
here.
do it. What's up, man? I mean, honestly, we've been prepping this behind the scenes for a while, and it's just nice because now we're live and we're going on. It's all that pent up, like not anxiety, but just kind of like excitement. It's here now, you know. It feels good.
How many times have you painted this pink?
Okay, so let me tell you. Let me tell you. Can we go into that?
Okay,
or what?
so let's go into the process. I gotta say, first of all, big shout out to Rick and Alex on building the set out because I was here. I was kind of like managing. I could have done more heavy lifting, but I was here. Tony's shaking his head because he knows my managing methods.
Yo, Alex, go to my close up real quick.
Yo,
I'm
you're
wearing
knocking
the-
over stuff ready
Whoa.
behind here.
I'm wearing the pants with the paint drop, the original paint drops.
You look like you just jizzed. That's
bro,
like
come
alien
on,
jizz.
bro. No, that's not what this is.
Okay,
Look, so we went to Home Depot, and I think we revisited maybe 3-4 times because we just didn't like the colors. We were so into we thought the green, we got a lighter green. We painted it. We're like, no, this isn't it. We sent Alex to get another shade. We painted it pink. We didn't like it. It didn't pop. You know what I mean?
we want it to
It was
pop.
too
We wanted it to
subdued.
pop, you know? So definitely, I'm happy with where we're at now. This is the Fun with Dumb colors. It brings out the excitement. And
We went through a lot of swatches. Remember, I was sending you swatches as well.
The thing is, a lot of times when we do colors, we go lighter because we think it's going to be strong, but we didn't take into consideration the lights and how
Right.
that'll affect
And camera
the
too.
vibrancy.
Right,
brings
right.
it out. But thank you, Rick, of course.
Come on, man.
Helping paint, helping set up, all that. And Steffie who didn't help as much, but you know, she
What was it? I mean, I helped with the colors.
yeah, okay. How are you, Steph?
You know, you didn't ask me actually. Also,
Yeah, because you know what? I wanted to kind of we wanted to surprise you. We wanted to surprise you.
Okay,
You know what I mean? We
But
wanted
now
to
you
set up
sound
the.
bitter about it.
Honestly, yeah. If you want to surprise it, you keep it going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm surprised. Wow, guys.
Yeah, how's your week been?
It's been good. It's been great. Yeah.
I've
You
tuned
know.
into a
Fun
couple of your
little week.
streams and like you've been doing heavy accents.
Yeah, I just go into character. Sometimes I don't even discuss that I'm going into character. I acted like I was going on a date, my first date, after quarantine, and my mom actually called me because she sometimes watches my streams, and she called me. She's like, "Oh my god, are you going on this like crazy date?" And I was like, "No, it's part of the character," because I said that I was just meeting some random person I met on the streets, and she just got super.
Oh
worried
my
about it.
gosh.
Yeah. But it was, I don't know. It's almost like I just go into something without even really considering what it is.
Yeah. I mean that's I always find that cute that you guys have parents who tune into your streams.
Yeah.
And they figure this all out by themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Because this would be an ordeal for me to explain to my
someone
parents
ratted
how to
on me.
open caffeine.
you know, someone at church ratted on me and was like, your son does a weekly, thing. And, she caught everything. The report card, she's rewatching all the podcasts, the porn report card story, everything.
Do you not want your parents to tune into your streams, or do you care? Or?
Nah, I don't care. I don't care.
It's kind of nice because I feel she's told me she likes it because she can like check up on me.
Yeah.
Like because on mine I usually talk about my life or what I'm doing.
Right.
A lot of times, so she feels like we're somehow connected more.
Yeah.
But she did try to censor me a few times, and I just said screw it.
Yeah. No. That can't
That's the
happen.
thing. I really hate myself sometimes when I get so stressed and angry when my mom can't figure out a thing and she asks me. I think we all deal with that, right? Like it's like a thing where my mom like asks you about the modem, or it's like the solution is just unplugging it, and plugging it back in. But I'm fucking going to her house and we're doing all this, and it's funny because y'all call me boomers. My mom is a boomer, all right? Shit, don't judge me.
What? Of course. That's not even.
I know.
The
I'm
generation above
sorry.
you.
Yeah, am I a dick for calling my mom a boomer?
No,
It's like,
I'm
duh.
just saying.
No.
But you've become the designated because you have a sister, but you've become the designated person.
Because my
to do
sister
the
lives
tech
a little
stuff.
bit further away, and my sister has a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy, but I can't be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, she has a kid and
She
a
has
family.
it's a
You know what I'm
different-
saying?
it's a different
So
type
Does
of
she
business.
spend more time with her too? Like she does other things outside of like what you could do?
she does. My whole thing is I don't want it to ever be a chore or feel like a chore when I'm hanging out with my family. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm working on. I don't want it to feel like a chore or something I have to do. And that sounds like an asshole thing because sometimes I do feel that way. And that's an honest thing.
Yeah,
But
it's
I
for all
don't
of
want it
us.
to feel like that. I want it to feel like I genuinely want to build and I do. And lately I've been thinking about that a lot. I want to build a relationship with my mom, my sister, and my niece because for a long time it felt like a chore.
Right.
And I felt sad about that every time I go and I feel good when I'm there, and then all of a sudden like something happens, I get stressed out and I leave. I'm like, oh, and I'm like, it's only been an hour.
I think that's
I feel like it's just I don't know. You know what I mean?
That's that family pattern though, man. We like split apart and then somehow we all converge. You know what I mean? Like I think you're doing a good job. Like yesterday you went over, dropped off a TV, took you 2 hours to get the sound right. It's not right for you to call your mom a boomer when you can't even go to audio settings and figure that.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Like,
so-
what are we talking about?
So
right
what I did is
now? Sorry, I kind of called him out, but
No.
I had to let him know, dude.
I've actually fixed some of his stuff.
Yeah, yo, come on,
I
bro.
fixed his technology before, like gotten cable on for him and stuff.
yeah. I mean, well, so you and your sister, you have a sister and you
I
have a
do.
single mom,
I do.
and you guys kind of. We've talked about this because you guys sometimes argue about like you should go visit mom for this or that, and
Yeah.
it feels like
Well, she's in New York.
Yeah, so now you were stressed out for a while because you had that responsibility.
Mm.
But then when I broke my ankle, I just couldn't go visit her anymore.
Right.
Yeah,
So that was kind of weird.
and you felt like she was alone during that time because your sister's in New York.
I
And,
felt kind of guilty about it, but then I had to overcome. It's interesting to be the person that, if you're usually the caretaker, you have to practice being the other person.
Right.
Like, and that's uncomfortable too.
That's
if you're
true.
not used to that.
That's
Right,
true.
right.
You know what I mean? To be taken care of.
yeah.
So that was something I practiced. But yeah, my mom definitely.
Speaking of moms,
Yeah.
Mother's Day's coming up.
It is. It's
Oh
on
yeah, I didn't even.
the
That's
7th.
Mother's
crazy.
Day's coming up. You know
May
what I mean?
7th.
May
Don't
7th.
forget, guys.
May 7th.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. You see, like I feel bad 'cause sometimes I will be an asshole, and then I immediately feel bad, and I call back, and then all of
Yeah.
a sudden I gotta like buy something off Amazon for her. It's like, Mom, here's a new Dyson vacuum cleaner. I'm sorry, I was an asshole 30 minutes ago.
Damn, man.
But yeah, so I mean, this Mother's Day, man, you know, the biggest. I realize this. It's like I've always been the kind of son who like somehow buys a gift or like helps out finances, but like really what they want is your time.
Right.
They want your time.
So what are you going to do? Like, let's see the ideal Mother's Day plan. What are you going to do?
I'm going to have a nice dinner or brunch or whatever and just talk to her and listen to her.
Wow.
I'm going to listen.
I don't
to
believe
her.
a goddamn word you
Yeah,
said
I
right
swear.
Right?
I thought he was going to be like, I'm a
He's
Uber
been saying
Eats.
this for a while.
They want your
Right, right.
presence. That's what they want.
right,
not
right.
you know, presence over presence. You know what I mean? And that's what they want. So I think, I mean, is that's how you deal with it? How do you have a pretty good relationship with your parents?
Yeah,
We
I
have
have
a
a
similar.
pretty good relationship. Yeah. You know, it's just distance, man. You know, literally for me, because they're in Virginia, it's out of sight, not out of sight, out of mind, but they're doing their thing. I'm doing mine. For them, they just miss me, you know? So definitely I'm going to do some kind of video conferencing. I send her like surprise meals here and there because they don't know about Postmates and Uber Eats.
Oh, so you
they still don't
Postmates
know.
them.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
even know that technology right now, you know?
Parents love that.
Oh, they love
I
that.
send them food during my lecture, and they love it.
Because
Right.
I time it. I don't even tell them they're coming. And I'm
Yeah.
like, Appa,
Yeah.
open the door in 134 seconds. And he's like, why? Boom, opens
It's like
it up.
there's gonna be a guy named Enrique approaching.
There's
and,
yeah, exactly. And then a Red Lobster feast is right there. Bang. And my
know
dad's
what?
like,
What? Red Lobster?
and my dad's like, did you just
That's
get this?
amazing.
I was
Yo, I
like,
just realized I never postmated anything for my mom.
Has anyone posted? Has anyone postmated food to you?
No.
it's a great feeling.
That's
bro.
a great.
It's a great feeling.
feeling.
Like
Yeah.
an impromptu, spontaneous
Who's
meal
gonna
gift.
Postmates me a meal?
Bro, come on, man. I come over here with the doenjang. I'll literally come here with I'll bring the Korean ingredients
They'll
for you,
churn
You know
bro.
butter
what it
here.
is? You feel very self-sufficient. You are the type of person that I don't normally think, oh, I need to take care. Like, you know,
Oh, is that why?
But you ask for what you need.
And
Like,
that's
from
the
your
thing.
friends.
I
You
think
ask.
that's the problem with a lot of people who feel like, you know, they're like like have a leadership kind of vibe to them. No one really looks out.
She didn't say
No,
anything.
no.
Whoa, hold on. Wait, leadership vibes.
No, I feel that
because no one looks out for that person, right?
I was that person, so no one
Yeah.
cared about me.
Because you're the older sibling.
Because I was the older sibling, and
Yeah.
everyone relied on me, so it was hard to be the other person. It took me a while, but a lot of that has to do with being vulnerable or like being open to like accepting things.
That's
too,
true.
and not being like I know how to do it. You know what
I
I mean?
had a
Like,
lot of a nervous breakdown because of that similar situation. Just feeling so overwhelmed.
Right.
That breakdown is crazy. I mean, to really kind of keep moving on a level of like knowing you're a boss, it comes with a lot of things. You have to keep yourself composed. There's times you're ready to
Come on.
so you
Come on.
so you got to just kind of breathe and keep yourself composed.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's why, you know, a lot of people say when you're in this boss level, there is like this self-absorbed selfishness that you have. And I know I can be a little selfish, but
Right.
sometimes I feel like I need that to keep myself not overwhelmed.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
like,
need
and
to
it
have
feels
that
like an
mentality.
asshole thing to
Right,
have,
right.
but you kind of have to have that a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I get that. I get that. It is a
It's a cry for help,
requirement.
ladies and
No,
gentlemen.
I was about to-
This is a
gonna say-
cry for help.
I'm
Maybe
just
instead
laughing
of-
at the fact he said boss mode twice. I was like, all right, man. He's boss
I'm like,
mode.
if you're a boss bitch, then
well, selfish versus being like self-loving. I think those are different things too.
Definitely. I
Like
agree.
the
do I have a
mindset-
problem with self-love or no?
Oh, no.
Is that what you're saying? Like,
No, because you call yourself selfish.
I don't think
I could
you're
be
selfish.
I could be selfish.
Yeah, you can.
I feel like a lot of times I'm selfish so I'm selfish for my tribe. It's
Now
not
you-
selfish. I'm tribish.
Now he's a tribe
I'm
leader.
tribish.
Now
I'm
he's
selfish
a-
for
right.
my tribe of people that I know I employ and
Yeah.
work with, and I'm trying to get the bread together.
Right.
So I'm not selfish. I'm tribish.
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 First
You know
of all,
what I'm saying?
can I just
What
say
if you
this?
were more? What if it was like instead of just the tribe, it's like selflessness for the world or something like that. Like thinking of it differently, which is not...
I know what selflessness for the world is a whole other thing. You know what I'm saying? We have friends who like have dedicated their life to the overall view of the world. It's another vibe. And of course, I'm not, you know, I wish the world was like that. It's not, you know, obviously. But
no, but you do take care of your own. You know, you're a great tribe. Am I part of the tribe or what?
Yeah, you're part of the tribe.
Did
Are
I
you kidding me? You're like the chief, the warrior chief. You know, like the chief always has the one guy who's in the front line who's leading the
hunter,
army.
Yeah. The guy who dies first.
Yeah, you're that guy. You fucking fight. You carry the refrigerator.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm not gonna lie, I love this new setup though. Just
it
has a good vibe already.
I'm talking about just the seating arrangements too. Just before with Steffie here, it was it was like this. Yeah, this is a three-way.
I like this little vibe here.
I can make eye contact with you, Tom.
Exactly, and I think it changes.
I feel like I can't
make
as much eye contact with you now though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you can. You can just turn your head.
It's, I mean, yeah,
when
the turning the head. Yeah, and it would just be like.
I would be like, oh yeah.
I didn't even know your neck turned that much.
Shut the fuck.
I thought it was a locked-in situation there. I was like, bro, wow, you're
Chad,
mobile.
How's the sound right now? Is it a little ringy, bouncy? Just get a little quick feedback.
We're still figuring out the acoustics here, and we'll figure that out. Obviously, it'll get a little better. When it zooms out, it's bad. What do you mean? When it zooms out, it's bad.
When it zooms out, it's bad.
Oh, when it zooms out, it's echoey. I think it's changing the sound when you zoom out.
Oh yeah. Why don't we take the just mute the?
Come on. Something happens.
We got the sauce here.
You got to leave it on the one audio source. There's a couple of things we didn't figure out.
You know how much you infuriated me when you said audio source right now?
Yeah.
No, don't even say audio source right now.
Alex is like the beta version of Alexa. Yeah, Alex. When you request Alexa, instead of Alexa, you just go, Alex, change the lights. And it doesn't change. It's like, Alex.
Oh my gosh.
I suggest, Amazon Alex was the original version before Alexa. It was working out the kinks. It's okay.
Oh my god!
Look at everyone. It's like, leave Alex alone. It's like, relax. Come on, man. Alex loves me.
I love seeing Tony and Alex here.
This is kind of crazy.
That's selfish.
Can we get a Tony and Alex saying hi to the other camera real quick? Let's say justice for Alex. Relax.
Justice for Alex.
There we go.
Look at this.
There we go.
Yeah, it looks like
Father
our fob cousins. It looks like our fob cousins saying hi. Those are our fob cousins who are visiting from Korea.
Tony Samchun.
Bring your fob cousins to work day. What else? So May 4th. Is this May 4th? It's also Star Wars Day.
Oh yeah, I love Star Wars, bro.
Isn't that what they've announced? It is Star Wars Day.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Star Wars.
It's like the Christmas for Star Wars.
And someone brought to my attention that, Rick, you never watched Star Wars.
I proudly say that. What are you really judging me too? Like, what is the issue?
Oh my God, really?
I never watched one Star Wars movie.
So did your parents think it was satanic or something? Or
no, it had nothing to do with my. It had nothing to.
That Jar Jar Binks is satanic.
If anything, I thought it was like parallel to Christianity. You know, I heard there was a few like.
Like it's close to
like something.
A lot of movies and things are.
Okay.
They are. I mean, it's.
There's a few movies that we all haven't watched that we're supposed to have watched.
Oh, let's see that. What's yours?
Mine's Pan's Labyrinth.
That's not.
Nah,
that's not a.
That
is a great movie, but I'm just saying it's not like everyone has seen Pan's Labyrinth.
But if you're in a room and then you haven't seen Frozen,
I haven't seen Frozen.
I'm talking more like, have you not seen? The Godfather or something.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Do you want to build
with the eyes you just did?
I love The Godfather.
You just came in your pants because you didn't see God.
I did watch it.
Yeah, you saw Godfather. Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump, come on, bro.
If you haven't seen Forrest Gump, that's I think
Forrest Gump is classic for sure.
Yeah.
Home Alone. Everyone see Home Alone?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the last 2 years, it's like if you're Asian, you haven't seen Crazy Rich Asians. They're like, what? You haven't seen Crazy Rich Asians?
Honestly, if I hear someone that's not Asian tell me they didn't watch Parasite,
and
you
feel some type of way,
and you seem like someone that's cultured, from LA,
get the fuck out of here. Dude.
I feel like there's some sort of thing there.
You're like, are you even trying to stop Asian hate? You haven't seen Parasite?
Seriously.
Yo, swear to God, bro.
Yeah. No, I mean, Parasite was just a great movie. I suggest it to everybody. I don't think
I do too.
But I don't think everyone necessarily like has to watch it because it is a foreign language movie. Because not everyone enjoys like because they're uncultured swines. But it's like they don't.
Exactly.
But they don't watch. You know, what I'm saying they don't. A lot of people don't necessarily.
They don't like juggling the visual subtitle, dude.
Because the attention span these days too.
Yeah, 2.2 seconds.
Like if you don't watch a subtitle movie for a couple seconds, you're missing dialogue.
For sure.
Yeah.
Every movie's like that right now. Like I watch movies while I eat meals, right? As soon as I like pick up like a panchan or like a piece of meat, something, I already missed like 2 seconds. You can't like you have to, it's one of these situations now. But Parasite, even if it's a foreign movie, you guys should check that out. That shit it's self-sufficient, man. It's crazy.
Well, speaking of AAPI Heritage Month, I wanted to kind of do something fun and talk about some of you guys' favorite Asians of all time. Favorite Asians. And anyone that comes to mind, we could just start throwing it. It doesn't have to be so like one at a time.
We're going to talk about Phasians. Let's do this. Like, yo, you talk about Phasians.
All right, let's call this the Phasians.
Yo, you want to catch a Phasian, bro?
I'm serious. I don't know his name.
Richard Lee.
What is it? You don't know his name?
Asian, I think it's Mr. Chang.
Come on, hold on.
From Hey Arnold.
Oh yeah. I was like, are you talking about my maintenance guy or what?
He has a southern accent. Like
no, Mr. Hyun, right?
Mr. Hyun.
Mr.
I think he was Vietnamese too. He was Vietnamese.
This guy is underrated for sure.
I hope an Asian dude was voicing his character.
Yo,
there's not
straight
that
up.
many Asians in cartoons back in the day.
That's true. There was one in King of the Hill.
Hey Arnold was progressive in that way.
Was
That's
it?
a good cartoon.
And King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. Come on. He was kind of mean though.
I think he was Laotian or something. He was Laos.
Yeah, right. He was a little mean, dude.
Yeah.
Was there an Asian in Simpsons?
Yeah. Who?
The doctor, the crazy doctor.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Apu for sure.
They definitely played up the stereotypes a little bit extra, but it's part of our youth. I feel like there's a lot of stereotypical, characters that were part of our youth that we didn't judge much.
Right.
Like I remember, Mrs. Swan in Mad TV.
Right.
I talked about this with Bobby Lee when he was on the show because he was on Mad TV. I'm not gonna lie. At the time, I was not at all offended by Mrs. Swan. I thought it was a hilarious character.
For sure.
I didn't even associate it with her being Asian, to be honest. In my head, she was just like a weirdo character. And I'm not. This might get like some woke Asians mad. I'm just saying. At the time, I just didn't. I just thought it was a funny thing. But that also tells you like how embedded into our culture it was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't even I thought she was Asian until like a few years ago, to be honest.
Yeah, you just thought she was like.
And I used to I used to love it, and I thought like she was like one of the people that I like looked up to on TV.
Right.
Like, and that's like fucked up.
She reminded me more of like a weirdo Bjork situation.
Right.
Yeah,
that's exactly what
is she Icelandic?
I think that's why I liked Mad TV, because also Bobby Lee. And it was just like crazy to see like comedians that were Asian.
That's one of your favorite Asians.
Oh, I love Bobby Lee. We have the same birthday.
Nice.
And now when I've heard about that last year, I was like, oh my God.
We got to get Bobby Lee on the show,
bro,
because I want to introduce you because you love Bobby Lee.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, we got to get Bobby Lee on.
Let's do that, man. I would love to.
Well, in the next month or two, we'll get Bobby Lee.
Robert
I'm gonna work on that.
Yeah, let's
He's
definitely
literally
do that.
shaped how I like comedy. Like
like physical shape.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like I feel like, I mean, for people who know me, I'm a little bit like I'm silly. I'm a little silly, and so seeing like I related to him.
Yeah,
like, I was okay. I was like, this person is like my twin flames type of thing.
Yeah.
It was him, and I grew up on I Love Lucy.
Oh, I love Lucy.
So I loved her, but they both have very like it's a lot of like body comedy.
I love Lucille Ball like a gay dude loves Lucille Ball, because Lucille Ball has a huge like gay fan base.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's huge. But I love Lucy, like for real. Like I
love Lucy for real.
Because my mom, we grew up on Lucy,
right,
in our household. So like to me, when I watch Lucy and it's in black and white, it doesn't feel like an old show.
Yeah,
dude, you ever try playing like a black and white TV show for like a person of this generation? You know how old they look at that thing is? They can't even watch it.
Yeah.
Come on,
they're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I have people in Gen Z that watched The Matrix and they're like, this looks old. I'm like, this shit was innovative.
This is the most revolutionary movie. Yeah, for sure.
They're like, what is this? It looks like a WandaVision scene. No, fam, this was how TV shows used to look back in the day.
Damn, that's like the same way, yo. You watch a YouTube video, if it's not 1080 DPI, they're like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? You see a little pixelation.
So what are some of your favorite Asians, Rick?
I mean, you know,
Asians.
One of my Asians that I need to bring up is Terry Tagawa.
Who is that?
Kerry Tagawa is Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah,
this man
guy's
needs
been
to
on a lot of stuff.
This man needs to have his props. Don't go to his is that his mugshot?
Yeah,
There's
Kerry Tagawa.
I mean, we gotta show it if you're gonna show it, Alex. Come on, buddy.
Recently, I just saw this movie. It was about the LA gangsters, American Me. Did you see that joint?
Yeah, of course. Classic.
Yo, his name is El Japo in the movie.
El Japo.
One of the hardest characters ever played. This guy's been in Mortal Kombat. He's played in Tekken. He was in all the fighting movies.
He has a very, very like scary Asian dad look,
bro.
Like if you had an Asian dad that looked like that dude, he was a scary man.
Yeah, 100%. Nah, but El Japo was it's one of the craziest characters I've met. And just I just wanted to give him his flowers, bro, because you know he went to USC. He's been acting in so many movies, and I just feel like, you know, he just needs to get his shine right there. He's a scary looking motherfucker. Some of my
favorite, I mean,
Johnny Tsunami. Yeah.
As far as the entertainers that I grew up on television, the only Asians that I saw was like Dante Bosco.
Come on.
Who played Rufio.
Hero.
And if you've never seen the movie Fakin' the Funk, I highly suggest it. It's super rare movie that a lot of people haven't seen.
I've never even seen that.
It's about Dante Bosco, and Margaret Cho is in it too.
What?
Dante Bosco is an Asian character who grew up in South Central Los Angeles with a black family.
Right.
And he had talked a lot of slang and stuff, and people were like, in his community were like, yo, who's this kid? Blah, 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 not knowing he was kind of adopted by his black family. But Margaret Cho is in it too as a foreign exchange student who comes to the hood, and she's staying with a hood ass family and shit.
That's so dope. I had no idea.
And then obviously Trini from the Power Rangers that we have on
Let's
the screen.
Go! Original crush.
Rest in peace. The actress who played Trini passed away actually.
How about like Michelle Kwan?
Yeah, Michelle Kwan.
I haven't heard of her in a while.
Michelle Kwan's an OG. OG
do you think
figure
people
skater.
The young generation know about Michelle Kwan?
I mean, she's pretty legendary. She's like the LeBron of figure skating, if you will.
She's the Kwan of.
She's fucking cool.
She's the Kwan of figure skating.
The Kwan of
I mean, obviously there's the Jackie Chans, and you know what's funny? I feel like growing up, Jackie Chan's, the Bruce Lees felt more like, yes, they're Asian, but they felt like this kind of it's their own mythical kind of like legendary thing.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's be honest though. Let's do. I'm
talking specifically more Asian American. I would say. I think right now, like what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Asian Americans, a very different thing.
Yeah, for sure. Who else?
Who else? I love David Cho. You know, the artist, painter. He's one of my favorite, like, literally painters and stuff. And I think he's so
cool.
He's starting up the Cho show again.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be on FX. So.
On IG, he's doing these, like, lives right now.
I know.
Where it's just silent, right? And he just has people calling in and he just draws them. It's so good.
Those are so good.
David
Cho has been doing his thing for, like, every couple of years he does some wild shit that people like focus on. You know what I mean? And like he just stays making content, and he's like an OG from Koreatown too. So shout out David Cho.
David Cho and I feel like we have a connection because he too, I've read his like biography and just kind of, you know, his upbringing. He was like a very church heavy dude. You know what I mean? His parents were like, you know, pushing towards that. So he always has this like he always has this part of him that wants to help or like uplift.
You do have a chaotic David Cho energy.
You know, no, we're both Koreans that gone bad. You know what I mean? Like I definitely see that. I would love to meet him.
I think he rarely wears sleeves too, and if he does, he usually tucks it in the same way, just like that.
Come on, bro.
And he has paint splattered on the pants usually.
A lot
of paint splattered. You know what I'm saying? You have chaotic Cho energy for sure. But so those are some of my favorites. Obviously, Bobby Lee. Bobby Lee, you know what I'm saying? David Cho looks like you and me combined. Like the energy of David Cho is literally you and I
Yeah.
Are both energies combined.
Let's go. Shout out Stevie Weeby as well. He's flourishing right now with his Scissor Brothers podcast.
If you aren't familiar, Stevie Weeby is David Cho's younger brother, and I used to do shows with him, hip hop shows with him over almost 15 years ago.
His new album is kind of fire.
A lot of people
bro.
don't know that, but
His new album is kind of fire. Shout out Stevie.
I'm gonna put you in the category.
What? I'm your favorite Asian?
You started.
No, but I'm your favorite Asian.
Is this about favorites?
Yeah, favorite Asians.
Ugh, forget it.
What list is it? What list is this then that you're saying?
Like people who have like
influential Asian Americans
contributed to Asian American
thank you.
culture and have like made a difference.
That's
And
100%.
I would say a lot of people, especially who tune in. Someone said I'm nice.
Yeah.
This is not a pity thing. It's true though.
Welcome to the pity party.
Who haven't had their like flowers. I mean, I think you do have it.
Yeah.
But then, you know, I think that you fit into this category.
I will say, you know, like I don't like when people say something like you're underrated or haven't gotten your flowers, because I feel like I get my flowers every day. You know,
but no one's postmated them to you. Let's put them out here.
Well,
where's
the Postmates?
Well, I'm putting it. We're putting it out there.
Send me a Postmates.
Damn.
You're welcome, Rick. I mean, dude, Rick has cooked meals for us, dude. Yes.
Yeah, you know.
Rick's done a lot, man.
Wait, hold on.
Let's get an applaud for
We're
Rick,
talking
man.
about
I wanna give
uplifting
you-
and influencing the
No, I
Asian
wanna-
community, and he goes, "Yo, he's cooked for us."
He's
Like, yo, he's made mad ramen,
He's
bro.
helping move a refrigerator, all right? So you're getting your flowers.
Nah, thank you, bro.
Okay, everyone in the chat, throw in some of your favorite Asians and, you know, give a quick little reason why maybe, and we'll share it in the chat right now. Of
Specifically,
course,
let's do Asian
I appreciate
Americans.
you, bro.
Asian Americans who haven't had their...
Yeah, let's say Asian Americans, because people, I think, really confuse, like, Asian American
Yeah.
and the Asians. It's like, obviously, Jackie Chan, there's, you know...
Hassan Minaj for sure.
Hassan Minaj's been killing it.
Come on.
Aquafina, we got, of course, we got to give our homegirl our flowers, but we also have Steven Yeun.
But
Jay
we're talking
Park.
about people who haven't really, like, had their, you know, I feel like in the past who haven't had their, like, light, right? Isn't that what
Yeah,
we're talking
yeah,
about?
I mean, all
Exactly.
these people
We're
are
not
getting
talking
their
about-
flowers.
Yeah.
They're
These
getting their
people
flowers.
are the ones that
Okay,
we're
let's
seeing
talk
right now
about
are-
let's talk about what you just said. Underappreciated Asians.
Underappreciated.
Who are
Asians.
some underappreciated Asians? Shout out to Jay Park. I don't think Jay Park is underappreciated. People love Jay.
Jay Park
Everyone
is one of the
fucks with
hardest
Jay.
working.
So I love Jay, and everyone fucks him. So let's talk about
everybody fucked him?
underappreciated Asians. Not saying everybody fucks with Jay.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
they do.
nah, for sure.
Jin, I think Jin people give him his. I know I give Jin his flowers.
Yeah. I always bring up Jin in any interview when you talk
give,
about
yeah,
influence.
I give Jin his flowers all day. Mountain
sure.
Brothers, maybe they
Come
could
on,
deserve some more
Chops,
flowers. If
Parallel.
you're familiar with Mountain Brothers, they were a trio of Asian American rappers from Philly that were the first Asian group to ever get a major label record deal.
And they were nice, bro.
Yeah.
They were
Okay,
nice.
so James Hong. Yeah, James Hong is an Asian actor that's been putting in work since the 50s. I think he's been in over 1,000 films. Do you know who that is? He's from
Can you
Big
type
Trouble
James
in
Hong?
Little China. You know, James Hong. You've seen this actor play. If you put this in the images, Alex, then people will know.
Oh yeah, bro. Come on. He always
You know
plays
what
like
I'm
the OG.
Yeah, we got to make a little. There. This is James Hong, of course.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude.
There was a campaign to get him a Hollywood star.
He doesn't have a Hollywood star yet?
Give the man a Hollywood star.
Come on, Jay.
Does Mindy Kaling count as someone who's hasn't had her flowers?
No,
Or
she's very successful.
I was very
Mindy Kaling is very successful.
She's very inspiring to me.
I think she's gotten her flowers, honestly.
No, for sure. From The Office and all that. She killed it.
Randall's getting his flowers right now. Randall Park. He's killing it. Randall's killing it. Shout out to my brother Randall. A lot of people don't know, but Randall used to be a rapper.
Yeah.
And I was doing shows with him over 10 years ago. He might keep on name
Yo,
dropping.
could you just stop? All right,
Why
bro.
does it sound like everyone rapped?
Yo,
It's like,
Stevie
yeah,
Eat Me.
you know,
Yeah.
if you don't know, Stephen Yeun used to rap too. No, I'm
Did
kidding.
you see
He
his
did it.
drop the mic battle with James
Yeah,
Vanderbeek?
yeah, you
Yo,
could
he
tell.
killed that, man.
You could tell, you know.
Asuko. Is that Asuka?
Atsuka, yeah.
Atsuko.
Oh, Asuko.
Asuko, the comedian. I really like her. I'm very inspired by her.
She's
too.
dope. I love her. She
She's-
played at the Cry Later
She's
show.
so funny.
You know what? Could I just shout out one person that I feel like deserves a little bit more attention? If you guys want some dope rap shit from an amazing Asian American rapper, check out G Yamazawa. I just want to give flowers to G because I feel like he deserves a lot more views. Don't you think so? I think he makes one of the best like commentaries on everything that's going on right now. You know, with
even he's wondering in his picture why he's not getting flowers.
Yeah, he's like, come on, man. Where am I? He's waiting. He's waiting at the door for his flowers from Postmates in this picture. Yeah.
G. Yamazawa came to Supernova Studios in Virginia when he was still a poet. He was still doing acapellas, and I remember he did a verse on Super Duper Fly. This motherfucker killed it. G is definitely one of the prolific speakers of our time. He's amazing. The fact that he went back to his town to like help his, they're building like the house. He's like a man's man, yo. G. Yamazawa, shout out to him, man.
So the current state of entertainment in Asian culture or pop culture is crazy, right? There's a lot of stars. We're getting a group of a lot of stars. Do you like the content that's coming out from Asian shows, like whether it's an all Asian cast? There's a few movies and all. Like, do you like the representation that's happening?
I don't want to like echo what you said, but I definitely think there's a lot of opulence in like the entertainment, the Asian entertainment, like the rich, like they talk about, just like the money makers. I think there should be some more broke content.
But okay, let me ask, why is it that it started off? Because I believe, there's going to be tons more other stories.
Right,
what I'm saying? You got like Minari and all that stuff. Why do you think I think a lot of the topics that's been covered of like with Asian content has been to do with class a lot. Right. You know what I mean? Even
Definitely.
Parasite was the theme.
Classism.
It was a theme of classism.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of a topic that's been getting covered a lot in the community because you see either super rich, or I don't know what is it?
Well, I see. How about Fresh Off the Boat, or that to me is not.
Fresh Off the Boat is more of an identity thing, I think, for the kid growing up, coming of age.
And Kim's Convenience, they both kind of fit into the more middle class, I would
say. That's true.
Right. True. I love Kim's Convenience. I don't know about you guys.
No, I think that's slept on show too.
They touch on so many subjects and topics and they do it well, Like at first I was like, all right, this, because their accents didn't really sound Korean to me. So I was kind of like, whatever.
Yeah, that part's hard. Yeah,
here's the thing about it. I think, every community tends to be a little bit harsh on their own when it comes to new shows being introduced. I've learned a little bit more to kind of take a step back and not be so critiquing a little bit because not everything is perfect in the beginning.
Right.
And that includes activism, right? Asians getting involved in activism more in the past 5 years. It's like I was super judgmental about how things are being conducted, but not everything is perfect.
Yeah.
And if you're not being if you're not being helpful to the cause, I think you should just shut the fuck up. To be honest.
100%.
I feel like, people I checked myself during that.
Because the commentary is so easy to make. You know what I'm saying? The sideline little reviews is so easy to make.
Yeah, you're giving it fucking Yelp reviews of protests.
Of people.
Like, chill, bro. What are you doing? Rotten Tomatoes of activism?
Jesus,
like, stop,
man,
bro.
Come on, man. For sure.
So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Even going back to the comedian, Kevin Shea.
Yeah, he's good.
He's fucking dope too. Like, is he getting his flowers? He is, right?
Not as much as I think people should. If you guys haven't seen so I started throwing a comedy monthly called Cry Later.
Yeah.
And the first one was a huge success. The last one had like 300 to 400 people. Shout out to one of our listeners, Turtle Duck, who made the flyer.
Come on, G. Thank you,
Turtle Duck. Thank you. And I paid him some turtle bucks.
All right.
But the next one is happening. I have a date, May 21st. Same location.
Okay.
It'll be more organized. We'll have more chairs and stuff.
Right.
So come out and then lineup I'm putting together is crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I heard a few names.
Can you give us a little bit of a hint?
No, I cannot. Not even to you, Steffi.
A surprise.
Not even to you.
Surprise! He doesn't name drop anymore.
So are you ever going to perform at these, or is this just
I am. I
host?
performed that last one. Like, what people don't know, when you're hosting, you're still doing bits in between.
Yeah.
Sometimes that set of doing bits in between adds up to more in minutes than if you had your own set.
Oh, I didn't recognize that as being like, I didn't know when comedians.
Oh, you're like, you're not funny, so I didn't realize.
That
was the bit.
No, I just didn't know.
It creates the cohesiveness.
I didn't know that was considered as being one of the comedians like doing a set. Like, to me, that's
Yeah, like every host at comedy shows, they're all usually comedians, and they're doing bits in between.
I think when we get more comfortable, we could even do like a Fun with Dumb pod live or something.
I was saying that's
That could
what
be
I
kinda
wanted
cool.
to do maybe at the next one or something. If I could organize that, if you come maybe like an hour early to the show before the comedy, we could pre-show it with
an hour early to the show.
What?
No, we could do that for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, please call into the Discord, guys. This will be the first ever episode where you're in our new studio where you're calling in, guys. And I feel good. How you guys feel so far?
Can I be honest, man?
Okay.
I'm proud of us, bro.
I am.
I'm looking around, just the vibe, the new mentality right now. Shout out to the whole fucking Fun with Dumb Ox gang in the chat that stuck with us.
I feel good. I've been tuning into all you guys' streams. Sometimes I'm at your stream.
Right.
It's a little bit extra.
Sometimes you take over my stream, you know?
Steffie's been streaming consistently as well. How you feel?
How do you feel about them?
I like them. I tune in. I watched the
I resubscribed yesterday.
The one you just did.
Thank you.
I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, the red dress. I saw it.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
wow,
floss.
thank you.
The floss dance. Yeah.
3000.
I saw it. Yeah, you got the floss.
I got the floss.
Yeah, you don't look washed at all. Yeah, I'm kidding. We're getting some calls in, guys. What are we at? Are we at the time? Should we take calls or should we? We got some time, or we want to take calls?
I kind of feel like we should talk a little bit.
Let's talk a little bit more. Let's talk a little bit more,
What's
real
a
quick.
Steffie gang? I need a Ox gang. How did you create your? What is your gang community name?
Dummies.
Dummies or dumbasses is the original fan base I
Dumbasses.
started
Terrible,
with.
dude.
I know,
Dumbasses.
I know, but it sounds like the kind of relationship that I would have with my fans.
Should mine be like Step on Me's or something?
Step on me? Yo.
Like Stephanie, word
Steph-
relax, dude.
My Step on Me's.
This is what happens when you take a rhythm and flow class at your local community college.
You know what time it is right now?
now?
It's time for Multisyllabics with Steffie. And the word today is...
I like this.
You know what I mean?
Maltese with Steph.
Maltese with Steffie.
Maltese with Steffie.
Okay. Oh
It's
no, it
this.
has to rhyme with bake. Like
it does?
What's the,
Oh, yeah.
Shake, rake.
All right, relax.
What? Take, make.
All right, ready?
Like-
Twitch stream.
Wait, hold on.
There's no weight in a real cipher.
Okay.
All right, this is not a real... Jesus. Hold on. Scribble Jam came back right now. He's like, wait.
Twitch stream with me.
Mm-hmm. Whipped cream.
Queen Bee.
Oof.
Willie. Treat me. Am I going? Treat
No.
me.
It's going off the rails a little bit.
Wait, what was the word?
Okay, we'll give you another one. One more, and then we'll keep it.
Go ahead.
All right. Dinner table.
Dinner table. Winner labels.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Piper.
Yo, Alex, why are you trying?
Why are you trying to help her right now?
We have a screen over
you
here,
ever
and Alex is trying to put rhymes right now.
He typed in thinner bagel right now.
Alex is like, "This is my time to shine, and let's go, Maltese."
Oh my god.
This
yo.
full rhyme thinner bagel.
Thinner bagel.
You don't
you
get your
motherfucker.
thinner
Winner's
bagel.
table. Winner's table.
Right.
All right, okay.
No,
The game's over, sweetie. The game is
Look
over.
how serious she looks. Yo, zoom in on Steph right now, dude. Look how serious she looks right now. Nah, you're good. Multisyllabics. And that was a multisyllable take with Steffie Baik.
Good times. We're
Good
gonna just try to
times.
keep adding segments
Yeah.
on this show. So just stay tuned, guys. We got a lot planned. So I want to do another segment here. This is something I noticed that Alex, our producer here, has a vast knowledge of Asian history. While having terrible language skills, this man does not know how to speak Korean well. You know,
I don't even think he's Korean, bro.
I don't
to
even
be
think he's
honest with
Korean.
you, yo.
I think he's disguised.
Yo.
I don't know. He might be Mongolian or something. I don't know. But let's test out. So I asked Alex to prepare a piece of Asian history that he can share with us. This is Alex's Ancient Asian History, the AAA history segment. So Alex, talk to us. Talk to us and share with us some knowledge, something today.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to season 3. Today we are going to be talking about my Instagram handle.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering. So Alex has this weird Instagram handle. So talk to us. What is this Instagram handle that you have?
Yo, looks like Alex.
In American speak, it's like Dangun Wangum, and at first you're like whatever, but the impetus from this is Dangun Wangam, who is the founder / god king of Gojoseon, which is the first Korean kingdom. Roughly in 2333 BC, the son of heaven came down, and then there was a tiger and a bear, and they like lived around the area, and there was this quest to become human. So you had to stay in a cave for a long period of time. Some say 30 days.
I don't think he did his homework.
Yeah, I feel like I'm already.
Are you just learning? You're just reading the fucking Wikipedia.
Just learned this.
Wait,
shit.
hold on.
Let him go. Let him keep going.
Yeah. Let him finish. You're right.
So basically, the tiger kind of got bored, left the cave. So the bear became a woman, and the bear had a child with the son of heaven, and that's Dangun.
Oh,
that doesn't explain
so a little
why
bestiality.
You have this,
Wait, hold on.
What is happening? Who is this person?
Sounds like Rama and a half. What are we talking about?
wait.
It's basically the Korean creation story. It's like the Adam and Eve.
So the Korean people were created through bestiality.
No. It was turned to fully human. It was turned to human.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the bear became.
So that's what your Instagram handle Dangun Wangan with fucking 16 underscores is from.
Yo, can I be honest? Having one underscore is enough, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? When you have an underscore, it's usually because someone took the name and you have to add that.
But he
has 3 separate underscores.
This.
When I think of Dangun, I think of carrot because that's the
that's
Korean.
right.
Korean. It means carrot.
That's
so
true. That's true.
Alex Carrot.
Well, that has been Alex. You gotta have a more exciting one,
hold on.
or tell it more excitingly or something.
I honestly zoned out because I don't understand. I don't know the story still. I don't understand.
Oh my god!
But I like the fit. I think you should just get one of those hats that guy has.
Alex, just real quick, how do you say bear in Korean? No, just take. You know what? You're like you went to calculus, skipping addition, multiplication. You just went straight to the last level.
Yeah,
man.
the funny thing about it is
it's calm, right?
It's calm.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
The hilarious thing is, if he wanted to explain the origin story of Koreans to Koreans, he would not be able to do it. Like if he went to Korea, like let me tell y'all how Koreans came to be, they'd be like, whoa, what?
Oh my god.
Okay, well that has been Alex's ancient Asian history segment.
Can we
Triple
do
A H.
Can we do the Korean word of the day on here?
Yeah.
Can that be a segment? I actually like those, and you don't do them anymore.
You know what?
So
we should make it a segment.
you should do that.
Can we
Just
do
come
that?
up with something right now.
How about
Yeah,
that?
I'll do
Dangun.
that.
How about
The
Dangun?
Dangun.
So-
Dangun. Dangun.
Pretty much how it was spelled right there.
It means carrot.
Dangun means carrot.
So eat your dangun if you want your eyes to get better.
Is that true though?
But that's also a myth.
People
It's a
really
myth.
say that
It's a
about
myth,
carrots,
right?
how it's supposed to make your eyes better.
Bro, if you get that dangle wang, I'm out of here, dude. Can you put it in a sentence? Oh, you just did, huh?
Yeah, she did.
It
Yeah.
wasn't fun enough for you.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna go into some of these calls right now.
Let's do it.
Let's talk to people and see what they think. I'm curious because we've been gone for 2 weeks, right? Yeah. Let's talk to the people. What do we got? We got Alka Duranma. I think this might be the first time they're calling. So let's
Come on,
see.
you already know what's gonna happen now.
You're on the air.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi.
What's up, man?
This is my first ever live I was able to catch.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh,
Welcome.
dude, appreciate that. Wait, would you say with cash?
No, to catch.
Oh,
Online.
to catch. Nice, nice.
I'm usually at work when you guys are going, so.
Where you at right now? Where do you work?
I work at a Thai restaurant.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay. Minority Report. You're Thai.
wait. Where are you calling from? What state?
Just Texas.
Texas.
Okay. The word, we're going to play this thing called Minority Report. I don't know if you know this, but I'm going to give you a sentence. I'm going to guess your nationality, your ethnicity. Is that cool?
Yeah, of course. Go.
Okay. Hold on.
Wow. He's like confident, like,
This guy's
okay,
so
like let's
confident.
play. Like, of course
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah.
win. You don't lose in this game, really.
No,
so.
I've been watching you guys forever, so
Oh,
I
okay.
already know the deal.
Oh, okay, let's get it. Let's give him a
here.
sentence.
All
Give him a
right, here it
sentence.
goes. I prefer the pad thai over the drunken noodle. Plus the tom yum is good.
Jesus,
Oh,
bro.
damn.
It's like don't give him an essay. And shit. All right, go.
All right, what'd you say?
I prefer the pad thai over the drunken noodle, but the tom yum is good.
All right, I prefer the pad thai over the drunken noodle, but the tom yum's good.
I'm just gonna say Thai because at a Thai restaurant, I've never seen a non-Thai person work there.
Andy said yum, so he said it professionally.
Black.
I want to say you're half black, half Thai, dude. Is that? Can I do the half or what? What's your nationality, bro?
You can, but I wasn't.
You're black.
Okay,
Well, I am half. I'm half Salvadoran
half Salvadorian, half what?
and half Thai, or no, half Thai, half Italian.
Oh,
Italian.
wow. Okay.
Wow.
So he's not Thai.
Not Thai at all. Not Thai
half
at all.
Salvadorian, half Italian.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
but
okay.
you know, the half, I still get like a half a point for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew that it was a half situation.
Okay. Well, what's up, man? What's on your mind, bro?
Nothing much. I actually wanted to ask you guys' opinion on this. I don't know if you guys covered it or not. What are your thoughts about the whole Keith Ape thing?
What
Saying
thing?
that he's gonna die.
I mean, I don't know if that's, obviously that worries me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anyone who kind of puts on social media about these things going on. But I don't want to go into the guy's personal thing. I haven't talked to Keith in a long time. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know if it's confirmed if it was.
Yeah, but I hope it's not true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's terrible. But I don't like when I see things like that on social media. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's hard to say, but I don't know. I haven't really kept up with it. I haven't talked to him. I've reached out to him. He hasn't responded. So
Yeah, me neither. There's one thing to be like, yo, Yax is breaking up, guys. That's one thing as an April Fool's joke. But if it was something like, yo, I'm dying, and he has people worried about him, praying for him, and just stressing over him, and let's say that wasn't true, I think it was a fucked up move.
Yeah.
That's on me though. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of messed up.
'Cause I didn't know if he was just doing that to be his edgy self or it was actually the fact.
Well, I'm just saying, if that, I don't think that's edgy or cool to do if it's not true. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to judge that because I don't know if it's not. And obviously, things like that should be taken seriously. So I don't want to go into it. But yeah, that's that.
Yeah, for sure. And I wish health for all of our peers. You know what I mean? Just that was if it's fake, then honestly, that was a L in my books. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what I mean?
All right, brother. Well, thanks for calling, man.
Bye.
Please call back.
Thank you.
All
Peace,
right.
buddy.
You come back now, yeah?
Yeah, well, that was weird.
We got
I've
HB
never
Sour.
heard you say that. By the way, I do want to say that Doge is up to 55 cents.
Big crypto girl now.
Yeah,
Huh?
I just checked right now.
You've been a crypto
I've been
maniac.
Yours went up too. You bought high, but now you're making your money
We'll
back.
see.
Right?
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't want to turn this into a Doge.
Come on, another
no
Doge
show.
doozy.
Not a Doge doozy.
Let's go.
Let's talk to HB.
Sour.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, buddy?
It's the first time I'm calling in.
Yo, thanks for calling, bro. What's up?
Thanks. Just chilling. Usually I work around this time.
Yeah, where you
Yeah,
calling
I love
from?
that people are
Duhfoundead.
taking their time, like when they're not working, to call into this pod because, that's precious time.
It is.
That motherfuckers want to spend calling in here.
Right.
So I
They could be
appreciate-
playing
I
Warzone right
appreciate
now.
you, HB. Where are you calling from, bro?
Vancouver, Canada.
Van City.
Vancouver,
Okay.
Canada.
That's what's up. You been watching it for long?
Maybe a couple months. I just download it and just listen to it usually.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for calling. man.
Okay, hell yeah. You want to give him a
Rick-
little sentence real quick? Because I think I know who he is.
Oh, you want to play Game of Minority Report?
Only if they ask. Only if they ask.
No, let's just get it going. I'll give a sentence.
Let's go, let's
HB,
go.
could you just say, I like soup. Soup makes me feel good.
I like soup. Soup makes me feel good.
Southeast Asian. I want to say either Laotian or Cambodian.
Okay, reveal HB Sour.
Nah, I'm Fijian.
Fijian. I think you're our first Fijian
Yo.
caller.
Make some
Bring me
fucking
for
noise for the
crazy
Fijians,
dude.
dude. Yo, that's
Yo.
crazy.
Gang, gang.
Hell yeah,
Shout
dude.
out to the Fijians,
so,
bro.
so am I kind of? I'm completely wrong, huh? That's
No, is that Southeast?
I don't think so.
Okay,
See,
I'm
see, we
sorry.
sound
My
stupid right now.
geographics. Yeah, now I sound
geographics.
stupid. I
God
apologize
damn it.
for my ignorance. But
What's up, Sar?
Chilling.
How do you like the new setup? You like it?
Yeah, it's actually pretty sick. I like the pink.
yeah,
It's a good pink.
Man. What's on your mind? Do you have anything to chime in on everything we talked about today?
Nothing on you guys talked about, but I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
If you could make a track with any artist that's passed, who would it be?
Make a track with any artist in the past?
Or that's past.
That's past.
Oh, that's passed away.
like,
Yeah.
Passed away. Ooh,
Damn, there's so many,
that's a
dude.
tough one, man.
That's so many.
I mean, any era? That's a tough one. Like James Brown or something
Yeah,
like that.
right?
That'd
James Brown would be
fire.
crazy.
Because that's like getting a real life sample.
Yo, it's like getting a real life
That's a
sample.
real sample.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
It's not
something
like Tupac or something.
Pac would be crazy.
Pac would be crazy.
Pac would be crazy.
You know, even the ones that passed recently, I would have loved to do something with DMX.
Oh,
You know what I mean? DMX
Yeah.
or even a Nate Dogg hook would have been amazing.
I would like to know a song with even Mac Miller.
Mac
That would have
Miller.
been fire.
Yeah.
Wow.
A little Juice World cipher, even if we
Yeah.
didn't make a song together, just to be in a cipher with him would be incredible.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not cool enough to do Pop Smoke, but that would be amazing.
Well,
for sure.
That'd be sick.
Thanks for calling, HB.
Yo, thank you so much, bro.
Yo, we're gonna try something new. It's also when you guys call, let's just kind of like get right into any question or anything you want to say, because I want to save time.
I like that minute to minute type situation.
Yeah, we're gonna do that because I just want to make sure, because a lot of times we're getting a lot of calls, and I want to make sure I want you guys to just get into your thought.
Yeah.
Don't wait for us to like see where you're from. To wrap it up, B.
Right.
Wrap it up.
Right.
So let's get to Mac Yeezy. What's up, buddy?
What up,
Hi, Matt.
Yeezy?
Easy. Hi, Chris.
Nice of you to use my real name, Steffie.
Was I not supposed to do that?
Steffie, let the man. Yeah, he wanted to stay anonymous.
Shit.
Mac is a secret agent. 007.
My bad.
007.
Yeah, what's up, Mac?
No, I just wanted to say congrats, Dom, on the new space. On the new space.
How you like it? Let's take a look one more time. Let's take a look. Let's
Look
take
at
a
that
look
overlay.
on the overlay. Come on, give him the overlay.
Boom.
Hi to Tony as well.
Yeah.
Nice to see you back in the studio.
Say hi, Tony. Say hi, Tony, real quick.
Yeah.
Say, show your beautiful face one time.
Show the face.
Look at that. Yeah, I got a face built for radio. All right.
Wow.
Come on.
I'm kidding. I got a face built for pod. All right. What's up, Mac? What's on your mind?
No, I just wanted, calling because you got your new spot and everything, and I see the nice little, the little illustration right by your shoulder next to Astro Boy.
Yeah, this
That's
is
a
Rec, Danny, me, and Rick.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been friends for like 15 years now, or something like that.
Yeah, Turtle Dog. You might like him. His name's Turtle Boat, actually.
The guy who illustrated this is a guy named Turtle Boat. You know what I want to do? I actually want to create a P.O. box and have anybody send any fan art for Fun with Dumb
That'll be sick.
and start hanging it up in here.
That'll be sick.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Would you guys be down for something like that? That'd be dope, because I know we have artists in here, and I want to just like incorporate some of the love from y'all onto these walls. So I'm gonna create a PO box. I hope I really do this.
I swear to God.
Alex, can we get on this?
Alex!
You got
Can
one?
we send Postmates to this?
Okay, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna set up a. Okay, I know it's easy to set up. I thought you were offering your PO box. He's like, I got one. You can do it too. Trust me. It's like, yes, I know. I can create a PO box.
Yeah,
but I think that'd be
cool.
cool, because I want to. You know what I wanted to do? I want to have fan art that. Maybe some Steffie fan art, some Rick fan art, because I was gonna commission somebody to do a piece of us 3 in 1.
Right.
Yeah, but I want to have you guys send individual fan art too, so we could just put it all around our areas here.
I think that'd be. I mean, but you know, it has to be kind of nice.
We're gonna do. You can even have Alex fan art, like him
Right.
driving a monster truck or something like that. It sounds like something he would do.
Yeah, I'm gonna send walnut shrimp art.
Yeah.
Shan-wise, I'm gonna send hate
Shan,
mail.
I haven't seen her chat all day, and then she just puts, "I'm gonna send hate mail." Jesus,
Damn.
Shan. Well, Mac, what's on your mind, buddy?
So you guys mentioned about the whole Mother's Day thing coming up, but so I just thought I'd just like drop a quick fact that in the UK, our Mother's Day was actually 27th of March.
Oh,
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Why did it change it up over there?
I have no idea, but Father's Day is the same.
Yeah, it's actually over there. It's called Mother's Day. Yeah. There's a V in it somehow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
In March.
Oh yeah.
So what did you do for her, bro?
Well, I was back at home because of lockdown and everything. So yeah, just spent it with my mom, and then just cooked food and all that.
Nice.
As you would.
Is it pretty much same protocol like far as Mother's Day goes over there? Like you just get flowers, get a gift, or is there some other thing like you do tea with them or something?
Yeah,
Or what?
little crumpets.
No, it's pretty much the same, just flowers and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. No Postmates over here. Actually, can we Postmates you on your PO box when you send it up, or you set it up?
Well, you see, mate, that is not how Postmates works. It is.
Hey, we don't have that here. We don't have that over here.
You can't send hot foods to my PO box.
How do we get it to you? How do we Postmate you?
Nah, I don't want you.
Yeah.
I want the locals to Postmate.
Right,
me, you know?
right.
I don't want you guys. It's a whole ordeal.
You
I
can
don't
send some chocolate.
Can he? I don't even think he could do it.
I don't think so.
People send us candy and chocolate.
Well, when we set up the PO box, you can send snacks and stuff. Dry goods.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dried goods.
And I think.
How about some diamond earrings?
Oh, and what we'll do is we'll also have
We'll see
like
how Doge goes.
anytime we do we get gifts in the PO box, we won't open them until we're on the show.
Ooh.
So that's the thing. So we will
Okay.
also unbox them and unwrap letters and stuff
That could
on
be
the
tight.
thing. You know what I'm saying?
That'd
And
be dope.
Tick, tick, tick.
is this a dangerous thing? I don't know. But
Yeah, do you guys like gifts? Is that one of your love languages? Is gifts? Like receiving gifts?
Mine's words of nurturing, words of encouragement, and physical touch. Those are my two.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
mine's all of the above. I like all the love languages.
No, you don't. You don't like gifts.
I like gifts.
You don't love gifts.
I don't. You see, my whole thing is I don't act like I like giving more than receiving gifts. So I say that I don't like them, but what I do want them. I want somebody to force it on me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, that means that's not your love language.
it is sometimes.
I think yours
leadership thing you're
is
talking about.
quality time. You like people hanging out with you.
Yeah, I'm a big quality time. I have a hard time being alone. Hard time being alone.
We're here for you, bro. Whoa, he almost cried.
That was the most
He
scary
almost
thing.
cried.
That was
right
the
there.
worst time to have a stuffy nose right there. I'm sorry.
We almost did it.
Mac Easy, thanks for calling in, baby.
Thank you, guys.
All right,
brother.
peace.
We got London on the pod.
Hey, London.
Hello, London. How are you?
Good. How are you guys doing?
What's good on
Hi.
the eats? Munching with London.
London.
Yes. Oh, that reminds me. Fire chicken has shrimp now. Have you guys had it?
No.
What it's called?
Oh.
It's bomb. Fire chicken. They have shrimp now.
They have shrimp now.
Is
I
it-
don't know
wait, is it
about the
spicy
fire-
shrimp?
You know fire chicken, the one by your crib.
I love that.
Yes.
I'm not a big
You're
fire.
a Dave's?
Because fire
never
chicken
had it.
messed up my stomach one time really bad. Like I think it was like really spicy,
Right,
or something.
right.
But it didn't go in my stomach too well.
Give it another try, bro.
I'll give it another try.
Give it
You
another
like
try.
fire chicken?
I love fire
Okay,
chicken.
okay.
That's my
I'll
favorite
give it-
spicy
I'll give it
chicken
a try.
spot. That's
Yeah,
crazy. I
love it
didn't know
too,
that.
And they have shrimp now, so I was like, gotta let you guys know that.
Did you guys know, by the way, I'm sorry to interrupt, but did you know that there's a shortage of chicken in this country right now?
Yeah.
What?
What?
There's a shortage, of chicken. I think because of the pandemic or something, people went ham on the chicken. No pun intended. But yeah, people went crazy on the chicken. And there's a shortage of boba as well, man.
What?
Yeah.
Understand. What's the third one? I know there was another shortage. There's something
shortage
else,
of
dude. Yeah,
sleeves.
it's a shortage. Shut the fuck.
I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, ketchup.
Shortage of ketchup.
Ketchup can't
You don't
catch
even
up.
you like ranch though.
But I love ketchup. You need ketchup
Okay.
for fries.
She's a big sauce girl all
I'm a
around.
saucy person.
Yeah, she's a saucy person. Well, London, what's up?
I just wanted to add two people to the list, the favorite Asians list.
Okay, let's hear it.
So they're both foodie kind of people. The first one is Joanne Malarno. I think Malarno is her last name. I can't remember, but she's better known as the Korean vegan on Instagram.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with her. Yep, I'm familiar
Yeah.
with her. She has really cool video content with cooking where she drops kind
she's
of like
cool.
I forwarded you this.
Yeah, the Korean
She drops
vegan.
like kind of like mental health notes and stuff with her cooking, and it's done really well. It's done like almost
She's
like
cool.
poetic in a way. Yeah.
Yeah,
Korean
super artistic.
vegan.
And she's also like a lawyer, so she's like super smart and just everything she does is like
Yeah, I feel that.
awesome, I think.
Okay, who's
And
the second?
then the second one is Liz Mew. She's actually from Australia and she's also on Instagram. She's on Instagram as it's Liz Mew. And she
Okay.
she's really young. but
Liz
she's,
Yoon?
like, Mew, M-I-U.
MIU. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll look her up. Where's she? Yeah.
Yeah, she makes the most delicious looking dishes,
Wow, that
and
looks
since
so
I'm like
good.
kind of in that plant-based world, I just
These
love
are
everything she does.
wow.
That
this
looks
is
delicious.
This is all very Instagrammable food.
Wow.
That's become
Yeah,
a
she's
thing.
like super young, but she just does amazing stuff. So
That's a
yeah.
thing these days. It's like the success of a lot of restaurants depend on how Instagrammable your food is.
Mm.
You know, some foods just happen to be more like they just look better.
For sure.
It goes viral and people
Yeah.
love that, you know, but it doesn't mean it's good.
I gotta
necessarily.
taste it though. That's
You
what
gotta
I'm saying.
taste it. It's
But
not.
hers looks good because it's
That's
not. I like food that doesn't look pristine and perfect, and hers looked like it was almost like this like kind of crazy imperfect perfect thing. Do you see that? Did
yeah.
I
see
see what you
that?
mean.
Which makes it look tasty.
Because
actually.
food is like there's
something
foods that are
perfect.
ugly that are delicious.
Yeah.
Right.
What's a
like samjang.
What's a fugly food?
There's a whole show called
Samjang.
Ugly.
Yeah. Shout out to David Chang with Ugly Delicious. Now I understand the name.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It took this long.
Took this song. By the way, that it's funny because David Chang is my favorite personality, but I think his shows are so good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think like Ugly Delicious is like a great show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was dope.
I think I like David because he doesn't like everything.
Yeah.
You know how a lot of
He's opinionated,
foodies and chefs are very opinionated about. I mean, they're just like kind of open to everything.
Right.
I kind of like that he's not open to
Yeah.
everything. I kind of like that he has things that he likes and he does it.
And
you
he
know?
stands on his hot takes.
Because that's
you know
human.
what I mean?
That's people.
For sure.
People they do have preference and there's reasons why they don't like this or they're opinionated like this is better than others. And I like that.
Right.
I kind of like that. Thanks, London.
So London, I know you're in K-Town. Are you gonna make it to the next Make It Cry? I mean, Make It Cry.
Make It
Cry later.
What the fuck? Make it cry.
The
I'm
Cry
gonna
Later
try.
comedy
Yeah,
show.
I'm pretty sure I'll be able to make it. I couldn't make it last time because it was the same weekend I had just moved to like a new place, so it was a lot. But
Okay.
I'm gonna come out.
Got you.
Well,
Can't wait to see you in person, London.
all right.
I saw on
Awesome.
TV. I saw on TV
take care.
this girl. Bye.
All right.
Kristen Kish. Have you guys heard of her?
Yeah, of course.
She's so cool. I just saw her
Yeah.
show.
Oh,
I mean, I
KK?
didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, you know KK? Kishi Poo?
As soon as you like just say the initials of somebody, it sounds like you know
Yeah,
them
yeah.
a lot longer.
Elementary school. KK.
Oh yeah,
come on.
SP,
Like,
Steffie
come
Baik,
on,
you know her? Yeah, SP. RL? RL Stein?
This girl's fucking cool. I just never seen anyone like her on TV. So
Yeah,
I
she
thought,
looks
like,
really cool.
well,
Really,
yeah,
really
and
cool.
she,
She looks
I don't
hip.
know. She looks hip.
She looks hip,
She
yo.
really is the hippest.
J Train.
All aboard.
What's good?
J Train?
Hey, what's good? Can you guys hear me?
Hey.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we
What's
can hear
up?
you.
Hey, what's up, guys? First time calling in. Big fans
Nice.
of everyone here.
Nice.
So, Dom, I know you just wanted to get straight to the question. So,
Let's do it.
just wondering, so you guys might have talked about this in the past, but did you guys play any instruments growing up?
Play instruments. I played a little violin early on when I was a youth. Got accepted to Juilliard, and no, I'm fucking around. I'm fucking around. I didn't. I did play violin though.
You did?
Yeah. I had a brief stint into violinism. And
Violinism.
I'm pretty sure that's not even what they call
Come
it.
on, bro.
I play a little violin, and in church I played a little guitar.
Yeah, I don't believe a word. You
No,
just
I did.
said
I
right
played
now,
both
dude.
of those. A lot of string instruments.
A lot of
I don't know what that
string
means.
Okay, you strum a lot. Dumbfoundead.
I'm a string.
That's what you are, bro.
Yeah.
That's
I played
what's up.
that's about it. But either one, I went on too long. I'm trying to practice guitar right now, but I never really have been on it. How about you?
I have a vast knowledge
you're
of
an instrument of
many
God.
instruments.
You're an instrument of God.
I'm an instrument
You're
of
an
God.
instrument in itself.
Nah, I mean, at a very young age, I played this. It's like a plastic flute. It's like the Yamahas made it. What's it
Like
called?
clarinet?
No, it was
I know what you're talking
a
about.
recorder.
Oh, recorder.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
come on. We
recorder.
all had a
No,
recorder.
but I played.
That doesn't
played
even.
the-
You
no,
played,
no, no. You played the hot
You're like,
cross
I was the
buns.
Hendrix of
You
recording.
played the hot cross buns, dude. No, come on, dude.
What did you do?
Chopin Polonaise in G
he
minor on a
snake
recorder. You
charmed.
don't even know what I'm talking about, bro.
Let me see. Okay, let me see your hand move. Pretend you're playing an invisible recorder right now.
Okay,
I just
okay.
want to see. Okay, so
use
if
the
anybody,
microphone. Use this.
if anybody right now is watching, let me know if this is a legit hand placement.
This is
of
how you
recorder.
know it's real.
Okay, let's go.
There is that one hole on the bottom.
Are you holding this
There's
little
that-
action figure's butt? Like,
Just relax.
All right.
The way I flutter, I can't do it now because I need a cylindrical object, pause. But I'm telling you right now, I started off with the recorder, then
Yeah.
I jumped into the vibraphone and the xylophone, with the mallet instruments, you know what I
Okay.
mean? Then I played the alto saxophone, played the piano. I played violin as well. Then I moved to the viola.
Oh.
Then I played the baritone. Because, you know, when you play the tuba, 3 valve joints, you can start playing a lot of joints. You know, you can play the baritone, the tuba.
Is that the reason the thumbs?
Don't you relax, bro. The thumb.
Dumbfoundead and Thumbfoundead presents.
I definitely do agree. I definitely do agree. When I was like, you know, playing the piano really hard, I think it could have strengthened my thumbs a little bit.
Right,
but bro.
How hard were you? Are you Beethoven with the keyboards?
Bro,
like, what
triple F, baby. One step above.
Well, yeah, you're
fortissimo.
very musical. Then how about you, Steph?
I played the piano. I could play one song. The Lion King song.
Which
Can you
one?
feel the love tonight? With 2 hands. And
Can you feel the love?
Can you feel love tonight?
Yeah,
that one.
Okay.
I could. I learned the flute for a short time. I could only play When the Saints Go Marching In. During the recitals, any other song, I just did the movements.
Really?
And I wonder if
Oh, you let the rest of the band?
Yeah.
Wow.
I clicky clacked. I really.
You lip synced?
the violin for a little bit also.
Right.
I think that's a really cool instrument, though.
What?
The violin.
I played the violin too.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, we're still
okay.
competition.
I wanted.
No.
He's like, I didn't get love.
No.
I wanted to play the harp.
Ooh,
But my
that's
mom
a
was like,
beautiful
hell no.
instrument.
Like, I think because I failed in so many other ones, she's like, can you imagine buying a harp?
Right.
Nah, hell no.
That's shitting.
That's why you gotta be rich to buy a harp, because that's an extra bedroom right there.
That's
that is an extra bedroom.
Or a cello.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, cello. Something hot about that instrument.
Because the legs are open all the time.
No, like just but it's just a sexy instrument. You know what I mean? Sexy, like
because you're hugging.
it's something like it's a very and the sound of it is very
mellow and
I don't know. You know
do you
what I'm
want to
saying?
be hugged
I
like
do.
the cello?
I think that's what
You
it
just
is,
need a
bro.
hug.
I think that's
Cello from the other side. Yeah, J Train, are you still there? Hello.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah. That's that.
Yeah, that's our musical musical instruments.
Well,
right
thanks
there.
for asking, J Train. Calling. Thanks for calling too. Yeah,
appreciate you.
Have a good one, brother.
Bye.
Let's go to P-Deeziest.
Not Pete easier.
Hey, what's good?
Whoa, what the fuck was that? What instrument were you playing over there?
Yo.
What's good? What's good?
What's going on, man? What's on your mind?
What's on my mind? You know, I was wondering what y'all's skincare is.
Skincare routine? Is that what you asked?
Yeah.
Where you at right now? Guitar Center? Like
he's like,
I'm working right now. I don't work at Amazon no more.
Oh, you left.
I'm off.
Yo, congrats,
Is it
bro.
the working conditions?
Yeah, I'm doing framing. I build houses now.
Wow.
That's what's up. He's on a rooftop right now, just banging away with the hammer and nails. We're not gonna do skincare routine today because let's save that for another episode. We could do a whole skincare routine episode. You know what I'm saying? We gotta save that one. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
We'll use this little face as a diagram for skincare routine.
That could be a good one. Skincare routine.
Yeah, we'll do a skincare.
Little collagen situation.
Steffie has put me up on some skincare stuff.
Yeah.
But we'll save that, PD's. Yeah, be safe, man, on that rooftop right now, bro. Be safe.
For sure.
Take care, man. We're gonna go to Smelly Pangu because this is a serious podcast. Smelly Pangu, what's on your mind?
Yo, what's good, what's good, Rick? What's
good?
Steffie?
Hi.
Before I get into my question, I just wanted to give you guys flowers. The new studio looks nice, and the Pride Later show was, it was pretty good. The vibes were good. It seemed like everyone enjoyed their time. And Rick, shout out to you getting the Yox Instagram verified.
Yes, sir.
Woo!
Thank you.
Just to get it, I actually have a question and a request, but you guys don't have to fulfill my request. But I just wanted to get my
That's
question
good to know.
Okay. My question is, what is the best advice you can give to an aspiring independent artist in the game right now?
We've had this question a lot, but we'll just do a quick. Let's do a quick one.
Yeah,
This one we've answered a lot.
Go, you first.
Best advice I can give is consistency.
Consistency and persistency.
Yeah, persistency. Yeah. But because they're both important. But consistency is important. You know, you got to keep. If you're going to start something, keep doing it, and you know, don't leave too much space, because every time you leave too much space in between, the next time you do it, you're pretty much starting all over again.
Right, for sure.
Consistency.
Surrounding yourself with two types of people. One, like people that'll be honest with you and keep you accountable, and two, being around people that are better than you. You know what I mean? So you could level up. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we get complacent with people that are like, you know, under us, and we're like, yeah, we're the best, and then you never advance. You feel me?
For sure. Thank you guys.
Steffi.
And can I let you guys know my request?
Let's go.
Yeah.
I kind of make beats, and I kind of want to see if you guys wanted to freestyle on some of the beats.
Shit. Well, not right now. Not right now. But put it in the Discord. Put the beats in the Discord, and maybe we'll kick off some freestyles next time. Have Steffi even jump in.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Multisyllabic Baik.
I'm getting better.
Thank you, Pangu.
Yo, appreciate that, bro. Thanks for the flowers, baby.
Bye.
We got Astro19.
Hello, Astro.
Astra.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, what's good?
What's up? This is my first time calling.
Nice. Where you calling from?
I'm from the LA area.
Okay. What street? No, I'm kidding. Nice, bro. What's on your mind?
I just want to call in and say what's up. I actually want to know from you guys, like, what are some like current places that you want to, or that you guys think are cool to kick it at in K-Town, or, you know, just like a cool spot to chill at?
I mean, K-Town is not, it's more about kicking it at like a restaurant, you know, kind of stuff here. Like the food is just fantastic. You can't go wrong with them. There's bars, drinking spots, outdoor spots that have that classic Korea kind of feel. You know, what we call a pocha.
Right.
Where you drink like beer, eat food.
Korean street
food. It's weird. Like Asians really love the kind of eating and drinking culture.
Right.
I've never been an eating and drinking guy. Like when I drink, I just like drinking.
For real.
I don't like to mix in the food. Like to me, a lot of times alcohol doesn't complement food for me personally.
Wow. So when you do a Korean barbecue, like a soju shot after each.
I don't like it. It's not my, and maybe that's like blasphemous, but I'm more like if I eat, I like just eating. And if I drink, I like just drinking.
Got you.
Yeah.
Well, just right off the top of my head, Astro, I just want to shout out somebody. There's a place called Escala. This is right in the Chapman Plaza. It has.
If you go there, it's like you'll see multiple businesses.
Right. It's like a night market in there.
Yeah.
But if you go to the Chapman Plaza, you know, you have your bar foods, you have your barbecue grills. And it's a
one-stop shop.
It's a lit spot.
It's a one-stop shop. So go check out Chapman Plaza.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Yep. No doubt.
All right, Astro.
It is really busy there, though. So if you're worried about COVID, I would not suggest.
Yeah, get the second shot and then go.
Yeah, get the second shot.
Or bring your Vax card.
Can I say something about the second shot? You know, you're supposed to wait 10 to 14 days after the second shot.
And we have.
Okay, I don't believe you, but
no, I did know that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
know that.
I did know that.
A lot of people don't know that.
Oh, okay.
You just got hit with the duh right now. Hold on, like
you know, I'm sorry. It felt weird.
I'm
not usually a duh guy. Like I don't.
I thought for a second
there was like
duh.
4 H's in that duh right
I've
now.
never been a duh guy. I've never hit anyone with a duh.
I felt a little offended.
I'm sorry. I you know, if somebody hit me with a duh, I'd be furious. I'd be furious.
Come on,
you know what I've noticed? Like sometimes girls, like, you know, I'll be talking to them, like texting, and then they say duh. Like I'm like, oh my god, can we hang out? And they're like duh, and I actually feel a little offended for
no, because that is a nice
that's
duh.
like
It's like
that's
duh,
like naturally,
bitch,
of course.
we're best friends. You know?
Yeah.
It's like girls saying bitch to each other. Bitch, I love you. You know what I mean? That's like you know, it's a.
I'm comfortable with bitch, but duh for some reason.
Really? That's crazy.
You're mad about duh?
I'm like, wait, there must be something in there.
No,
that happened to me. As a
I
child.
do the nice duh too. If it's like one of my close friends is like, "Yo, can I get a verse from you?" Who's like a close friend. I'm like, duh. I'm gonna send you a 16 in the next 2 days. You know what I mean? Like that's a nice duh.
Gosh, yeah.
Because that tells them like, why are you even asking me?
Yeah.
I'm such a good friend that you're stupid for asking me that. Of course. Duh.
Should I start throwing in some?
I think we should bring the does back, bro. No, we should.
But
bring
it
the
also
back.
doesn't sound that street at all.
Nah.
Yeah. So
duh.
It's like someone's asking for a rap verse, and you're like, duh. They're like, never mind. Yeah, keep the verse.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yo, thank you, Astro.
Thanks for calling, bro. We got a couple more calls.
Hey, thanks.
I'm more of an of course person. I'm like, of course.
That's cool.
It
that's
sounds
cool.
nicer in text.
That's true.
Yeah,
Of course,
of course.
nice.
Nice. Yeah, yeah.
Carlitos,
That's kinda
Fritos.
nice.
Carlitos,
Yo, what's going on, guys?
What's
Favorite
up?
Guatemalan over here. What's up, bro?
Yeah, what's going on? Hey, just wanted to give you guys props for the. Hold on, let me shut up my stream. There we go. Yeah, just props for the new office. It looks fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's give it a little
Great job
overlay
on that.
again.
On the cry later, cry or dumb cries.
It's Cry Later, man. Get the name right. It's Cry Later.
Yeah, no, it was good. We actually came across a bunch of old friends, so it was a good reason to go to K-Town.
Hell yeah, dude. I saw you
It was a
dancing
good
with your
set.
lady, man. I know you guys had a blast, bro.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the shirt too. She loves it.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, we're May 21st is the next Cry Later, everybody. So stay tuned for information. That's dropping this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, awesome. Well, yeah, I just want to bring the conversation back to something that Dom was talking about, and I think it's kind of interesting how, as you're growing up, you kind of lose touch with your relationship with your mom, your dad, or whatever it is, right? Just because you're kind of in this career growth, you're seeing a lot of success or hard work, right? So I think, being selfish is a good thing. Especially for our generation, it's like we kind of, it sounds ungrateful sometimes, but I think it's a good thing. And I think if your parents are proud of it, and I think they're seeing your accomplishments as theirs too.
Well, this is more, what I mean by this is like, obvious. I don't know how old you are. How old are you, by the way?
Turning 30 this year.
Turning 30. And what you will start realizing is I'm 35 years old, and I've been doing this since I was like 15 years old and, on the road. And my whole, my head, everything has been about getting to a place that I consider successful, right? And I made it. And then finally I can take care of my family, all this stuff. But I realized I'm never gonna really reach that level of happiness if I find it in that. And you get to a point in your age, you realize that when you're never gonna find that, and you keep putting all the stuff aside, thinking that it's all for them,
right? And
you're not present.
Yeah.
What are you really doing this for? You're gonna have so much time pass by. You're gonna miss the moments that really count. You know what I'm saying? You gotta slow it down a little bit and smell the flowers that are right in front of you. I promise you, that time is going to pass by really fast, and you're not going to ever find happiness if it comes down to your success in your career or whatever. There's never a level where you think you're happy and set.
Wow.
So you have to work on those relationships that surround you. And trust me, those things will be very valuable later on, man. You don't want to be in your deathbed regretting those moments.
Duh.
Duhfoundead.
No, that was very true.
So maybe just a question for Dom, right? Like, so what kind of things do you do with your mom as far as like bonding or, kind of building that relationship? Because I feel like when you're in your 20s, you're just focused on yourself, right? But then you kind of step back and you're like, man, I've been away from home for so long. It's time to kind of touch back.
You know what it is? It's about, to me, I like to ask them how they're doing and what would you like to do? Because a lot of times when you ask that, like, what do you want to do or where do you want to go? Do these things, like they'll just say anywhere, anything, whatever. It's fine, whatever you want to do, because they're not programmed to think that way. A lot of immigrant parents, think about themselves. Sometimes you got to kind of like help them break out of that zone, and whatever they say, you just kind of have to like hit them back with it. Like, no, I want you to experience this thing and just do it. And you kind of do that. I've been kind of doing that with my mom.
That's beautiful.
And it's like they're so not programmed to think that way. They're just all of a sudden like confused. Right. So I've been trying to do that, just trying to listen more and see how they're doing.
You know what's nice? A little like mother pampering day. You know what I mean? Take them out to the spa, take them out, get their hair, nails done, all that. Just, it seems kind of corny, but like our immigrant parents, they're not used to getting pampered like that or like taken care of like that. You know what I mean? So just, treating them like a princess for a day. That's just beautiful.
Can I say?
Yeah, of course.
I think this is what I would want, and I know what my mom likes, and everyone's a little different, right? Is take him out to like a spa day, but you be there too. Like you get yourself a facial at the same time, or get a massage.
That's a good one.
Yeah, get a massage, but be there with
That's
them.
true.
Don't
Yeah.
just send them.
Yep.
Do a brunch or a lunch or a dinner, like one meal with dessert at the end.
Woo!
And bring some flowers. That
It's-
itself is a fucking that's
But
a fantastic
what
little-
she said was a good point about the be there with them.
Inclusive.
A lot
Yes.
of times I dealt with these things by like being like, here's the money.
Right.
Here's this, here's
Right.
that. No, what they want, the most important part is
Say
you
it.
being right there.
It's
That's the thing.
You know how you like quality time?
Yeah.
They want quality time because I think most people, especially, it seems like if you don't have a close relationship with your parents, people try to do things with money, like buy gifts, blah, 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 like send them, you know, but they want to spend time with you. They don't see you that often.
Yeah.
And it's okay for you to be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm going to cut out specifically 3 to 5 hours of my day and spend it on this person and only think about that person just for those hours.
I'm going to stop sending Alex to spend time with my mom. And I'm going to finally step in and hang out with my mom. For the last 5 years, Alex has been stepping in on Mother's Day.
Come on, dude.
You know what I'm saying? I make him wear my trucker hats and just and carry it. He carries an iPad so I can FaceTime in once in a while to check in. You know what I'm saying? So I think
When you
it's
kiss
time.
your mom, it's like this. He puts- he
Yeah.
puts that back.
So I think it's time I step in.
Right.
Yeah, it's time I step
And
in.
also, let me say one more thing. Don't be on your phones, guys. That does not count as being together and having quality time. Being on your
that's
phone
true.
while you're there or
It's disrespectful almost.
yeah, like literally try to like just like pay attention to like make eye contact with this person who gave birth to you.
And that's the thing.
Or
you,
didn't.
And that's
You
the
might not-
thing. You really got to be conscious of that too, and really challenge yourself to be present.
Yeah.
You know, and I know I have a hard time with that.
Yeah.
And I'm working on it.
But for Mother's Day, it's great to be able to practice that because it's a special day for them. And just do, but like make a conscious effort. And if you're gonna check your phone, tell them, hey, I need to check my phone for work or whatever, or go to the bathroom and just do it because you really don't need to be on your phone.
Steph, you dropping some gems right now.
It's
girl.
true though.
I
Let's
think
be
you got
real.
a problem if you
For
can't
sure.
spend one day out the year for your mom.
And if you are away
It
from
shouldn't just
them,
be one day.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm
right?
saying it's Mother's Day, so
Yeah.
at least like be 100% like
for sure.
present that
you,
day
you
for
do
sure.
have to make that conscious effort of like letting yourself know when you're there that you're going to do this. Like when you're going there, just be like, I'm giving myself to this person for at least 3 to 5 hours.
Yeah.
And then you'll be good for a bit.
Maybe shroom with your mom.
That's damn,
Shrooming with
come
your mom.
on,
You didn't
man.
think about how close you'll get. It's
Yo,
crazy.
she'll melt.
Or surprise them with a grandkid.
Whoa. Oh my god.
You know, moms keep asking for that.
What?
They're like, nope, it's not happening.
What, your mom?
Oh, a grandkid.
Oh,
Yeah,
grandkids.
she's like, when are the grandkids coming?
Wow.
Yeah, no, I know.
I don't know. My mom's tired, bro. She doesn't want to take care of no grandkids.
Yeah, man. No, I
Yeah.
know exactly what you mean. And for the ones that are away from the parents, I'm telling you that impromptu Postmates meal, kind of fire. Trust me. When they open the door and they realize, you know, there's food just set for them, they don't have to make dinner. It's a beautiful
Yeah,
situation.
Postmates
guys.
just sponsor us, man, so we can
Yeah.
send meals to our fans and stuff.
That'll be sick. That'll be sick.
Carlitos, thanks for calling.
Thank
brother.
you so much, baby.
Bye.
Hey, send that PO box.
Yep, we're gonna do the PO box next week. I promise you'll have something.
See you guys.
Turtle duck, turtle duck, turtle duck. You're in luck. Turtle duck, turtle duck, turtle duck.
What up, everyone?
What's
What's up, bro?
Hi.
I like Steffie's little crack in there.
Thank you.
She's like, I gotta do
I
something.
need to this moment.
What's up, bro?
No, yeah, going back to what Steffie actually mentioned about, you know, not being on your phones and stuff, I feel kind of guilty. Not me being on my phone, but introducing my mom to like using like a smartphone because she's like always on it now, you know?
Come on.
And
That's actually true.
Yeah, my mom would be on the phone. Yo, honestly, I'd be like, Mama, come on. Candy Crush
that's
now?
the thing.
Attention to me.
That's the thing about like older generation, like parents and stuff. When you introduce them to a new amazing thing, they are addicts with
Yo.
it. I remember when I introduced my mom to the Lifetime channel.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my gosh,
dude.
she was on that thing straight,
Jesus.
watching movies like just every single day.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like damn, I introduced my mom to Amazon, and she'd be ordering all types of shit.
Oh my
I'm
gosh, I
like,
can't do
yo,
that.
Chill, dude, chill.
My mom tells me about the new like emojis and stuff. Like she's
Really?
so on top of like technology. She knows like everything. She knows more than I do.
You know Dogecoin?
Yeah,
She's like, you hodling? You're hodling, right, sweetie?
Oh man, what's good, Turtle?
Yeah, but yeah, that's super important, especially like around Mother's Day or any type of like big holiday. Like people are always thinking about like posting something, so they're just trying to like capture something, and it's like, oh, if you don't post it, did you even have Mother's Day kind of thing? But it's like, nah, just put your phone away. Don't even worry about posting. If you catch something, then that's cool. But if not, whatever, you know.
Nah, for sure.
That's true. And shout out also to the people that are representations of mothers too. Like some people don't have mothers. They have,
that's
you
true.
know, like a father or you know, aunt, uncle, family, friend. I don't know.
Very true.
I can
Whoever
find a
it is.
mom in anyone.
Whoa.
Like I'm
Yeah.
saying, like
Right,
you
right,
could be a
right.
mom to me sometimes.
Oh yeah.
You could be a mom to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alex's mom.
Mom
Tony
found
is a mom. Does that sounds
I mean,
like I have
you
a
know.
problem?
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you know what? Speaking of which, shout out to all the moms in the chat right now. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I know Kate
yeah.
Philosopher. We
Let's
got
shout out the
Sarah be
moms.
sleepy.
Yeah, Sarah be sleepy. All the mothers in the
Yeah.
chat right
Isn't
now.
Shan a mom
Shout out
too?
to all you guys. Huh?
Shan?
Shans are everyone's mom.
No, Shan's everyone's
She's
mom.
a chat
you know what I mean?
mom.
Yeah, she's a
Shan's-
chat mom.
Chat
You know what I
mom.
mean? Shan mom.
She's the queen.
Yo, Turtle, thanks for calling, man.
Thanks for calling, Turtle.
Bye.
We're gonna end it with one last call from
One
Jug
last
Galvez.
Why'd you say that like that?
Jug Galvez. It has a lot of the. It sounds like you're like drowning in a swimming pool. Jug Galvez. Yeah.
Hello?
What's up, Joe?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Oh, nice, thanks. Just want to give you guys a life update. Man, I haven't talked to you guys in a minute.
Yeah.
I'm actually house shopping right now, or more like apartment shopping.
Ooh,
This is my first time
Congrats,
leaving the home.
congrats.
Just wanted to know, like, what was it like when you first lived on your own?
Oh, this is your first time living out on your own?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Well, let me give you a
moves,
talk
big
then.
moves.
You're going to start experiencing changes in your body. Hair in places that were not there before.
Right. Talk about it.
Changes in your vocal tone.
Mm.
And now...
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Dishes not being done.
Yeah. I mean...
Trash not being taken out.
You got to be also, man, enjoy that private space for yourself, because when first time when you live out alone, it could be a place where like all your friends come through all the time.
Right.
But you know, try not to get in that zone. That was like what it was for me. I was the house that
Oh,
like
yeah.
all
I
the
know.
homies came through and we turned up all the time.
For sure.
But now I enjoy my moments where I can enjoy my, like when I come home, it's my place, my
Yeah.
sanctuary. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So try to like enjoy that for yourself. Some alone time for you, you know?
My only piece of advice, Jug Alves, when you have your own spot, is this rule of accumulation such a bitch. You know what I mean? Try to keep it clean a little bit so it doesn't add up. That's the whole issue. Like everything adds up, and then later you're like, damn, I got to clean the whole joint. Just make sure you little by little every day, God is changing me. You know what I mean?
Rick is a, yeah, Rick is
I
a
need to
clean.
take on that tip.
Mm-hmm.
Do you you're pretty clean, right?
I go through phases.
Yeah.
I'll be really clean and anal and neurotic, and then I'll be a huge, like I'll go out one day and then I'm
Yeah.
like a huge mess. The
Yeah,
place looks like a
same.
dump.
You know me. I'm a mess. Yeah, I'm a little bit.
Joe, are you gonna have roommates, or are you literally alone? Jug Alves?
Oh, I think he might not be in there.
Oh, yo.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, you guys
No,
were
it's all
breaking
good.
up.
You gonna live alone, or are you gonna have roommates?
I have roommates, try to save as much as I can.
True.
Yeah, that's good to have. Be careful with the roommate, man.
Don't
you're gonna
move
get,
in
you're
with
gonna,
friends,
you're gonna
dude.
hate your roommate at one point.
Don't
That's
move.
that happens with anybody, no matter how nice of a guy. Like I had a roommate where he was the better roommate,
Yeah, yeah.
and I got mad at him. You know, like I was the one who was partying all the time, and one day he brought friends over. I was like, "Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious?"
He's like having Bible study. He's like, yo, what the fuck?
This is what it is. You enjoy, like, you can never match up times where you might want to be alone, and when you have roommates, you can't really deal with that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
I like having roommates, but I also am not
sure.
good about being by myself. So I feel like some people that aren't that good at it.
Right.
You want someone to like be there with you all the time.
roommates are fun. There's times just get it's annoying.
If you get the
Yeah,
right
for
roommate.
sure. For sure.
It's hard to find a right roommate. It's as hard as finding like a partner. Would you say?
Shout out JL, the best roommate in the world.
Wow.
JL is
beautiful.
not the best roommate, and you're not the best roommate either. I would
But
hate
for
to live
maybe
with either
for
one of
them,
y'all.
Maybe for them it works.
Jay, you know,
Yeah.
it
Maybe
works
it
a
doesn't
little
work
bit.
for you.
It works a little bit.
That's true.
You know?
What would make the perfect roommate?
Yeah, what's your perfect
what's
roommate?
Your perfect roommate?
Alex,
Alex?
Alex
You
right
need
here,
someone
Yo,
you
man.
Alex will murder you within the first 3 months.
So you
guys
want
move.
someone that you can order around?
No, I'm not gonna
Wow.
order him around. I would have Alex be my roommate, but I don't want a bunch of ancient Korean artifacts around my house. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want. Yeah, it comes to Alex. I'm like,
There's like 3
what in
salt
the-
rocks.
Yeah. Like, why are there moccasins at the door? Like, what in the world is going on, bro?
Someone said who would voluntarily live with Dumb.
Oh my god!
I don't think anybody wanted to live with me. That's the thing. I'm the bad roommate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm the bad roommate. Well, okay. Thanks, Jeff, for calling. Appreciate you guys.
Can I give a shout out real quick?
Yeah, give a shout out.
Make
Buddy.
a shout out, bro.
Shout out to my mom. I'll see you on this weekend.
We love
Wait, does your mom tune in?
I love
We
you.
love that.
No, but maybe
That was
I'll
just
tell
for
her,
show,
You
bro.
could
Come
clip
on.
that. No, clip it and send it to your
Yeah,
mom.
clip it to your mom, bro.
I will. My girlfriend and my friends back home who put me on you, Dumb. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Shout out to
Thank
friends. And here's a little homework for all the listeners today. I'm gonna have to ask you guys to tell one person who's never heard the podcast to go and listen or tune in.
That's a very good one.
What do you think about it? Send them a YouTube clip.
It's a very good one.
That's
Send them a
great.
YouTube clip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll have like excerpts ready too. But definitely, we're trying to spread the name. We're trying to get bigger audience. So whatever you guys could do. Duh. Someone just hit us with a duh.
No,
And then, of course-
truthfully,
yeah.
we have goals. We want to set a goal, an intention to let more people know about our
Mm-hmm.
podcast. And so, what are our numbers? We're trying to get to.
So we want to get to, by the end of the year, we want to get to 100,000 listeners per episode.
what are we at right now?
447.
No. We're somewhere between 10 to 20.
20. So you guys, we need your help. We need you guys to help us get
Which
to
is
that place.
10 to 20 sounds good.
Yeah.
But
That's
I'm telling you
great.
right
We could
now,
push
if you
it.
want to get to a place where, like, I think some of the more popular podcasts are at, that's like the number. So I want
Right.
to get to that.
I really want people to see the representation of Asian Americans and Asians, and I feel like this is a great podcast for that. So I want more people to recognize that there are people like them here.
Well, I think also we just kind of talk casually how motherfuckers talk.
Like, we're
that
just
are
talking,
like
like,
three
this is-
Asian.
Make us talk how casual
how come
motherfuckers
no one
talk.
wants to be my roommate?
You know what I mean?
But yeah, thanks for calling, everybody, and I appreciate you guys.
This felt good.
Wait, first of all, it's not about going back to Twitch. Most people don't even stream their podcast live, first of all. So some of y'all are spoiled. How many podcasts you guys know that stream live? Stop, okay? So that is a definitely like a perk that you guys have. And first, not even mad people don't even fucking call in, aren't even allowed to call in on the pod.
Yeah.
Like they don't even have a chat or a voice. Y'all
Yeah.
have a thing. So thank you guys,
Calm
and peace out, y'all.
Bye.
Much love. Peace.
Peace. Season 3.
Tune in next week for another episode of Fun with Dumb.